like sit super awkwardly on this chair. This will have to do because I'm too lazy to fix it. Hello, my name is Michelle. You guys might also know me as the Wicked Lady, and I guess you can say this is my welcome back to YouTube video. I'm really itchy. I asked a lot of you guys on my Instagram what I should make for my little return video, and you guys recommended that I do a Q&A, so let's just get right into it before I make a fool out of myself. I think Goku is gonna join us as well. Hi, baby. Hello. So handsome. Say goodbye. So if you hear a little bell, it is most likely my cat. He's actually right behind the camera. Please don't knock anything over. Also, I do apologize if the sound quality is not the greatest. I didn't feel like setting up my Yeti to my camera. I'm gonna have to open up my phone because I have none of the questions ready. Wow, I am so underprepared. I also had to turn off the AC in my house because it's really loud. Number 1, peanut butter, crunchy or smooth? I like both. Would you rather have 4 hands or 4 feet? I'm already on the second question and you guys are asking some weird ass shit. I would rather have 4 hands, I guess. Books or movies? I feel like books would be better because you can imagine your characters any way that you want, whereas a movie is kind of already there and set for you, and it is a little bit lazy, but you get to sit back and relax. And I guess the only downside is maybe you didn't expect a character to look the way it did. Have you ever worked for a company, or have you always been self-employed? I mainly work through Instagram, and I am a full-time student in college. I worked at a Boys and Girls Club, and I worked at a Abercrombie & Fitch. Awful. I hated it. I also worked at a Halloween store that was not too far from my house. Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes all the way. Fun fact, my favorite food is pasta, but also pancakes with chocolate chips on it. Yeah, they just make me really happy. I apologize if I like pick out my nose. It's not that I'm a nose picker, it's because I have a cat and cat fur gets everywhere, especially in the living room because my cat owns this entire spot. No one hangs out in the living room unless we have a big group of people, but other than that, my cat owns the living room and I'm only here because the lighting's nice, and that's about it. The lighting's nice in the living room. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is actually lilac. Any kind of purples or silver grays. Favorite place to shop at? I do enjoy shopping at the Eggy shop. Your girl got her inner Cardi B on, so I like Fashion Nova. What's your favorite thing to do when you're bored? If I'm ever bored at home, at least, I'll try to catch up on any shows that I'm watching, or I'll just play video games. When are you streaming again? If you guys don't know, I actually got back into Twitch streaming, and I'll be doing a lot of variety streams, sometimes video games, sometimes just IRL, and my Twitch is actually twitch.tv/wickedlady. Please give me a follow, go check it out, and I stream Monday through Thursday around 9 p.m. till whenever I get tired. I don't really have a set schedule. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". What's the most awkward thing that has ever happened to you? Oh god, okay. I actually was at Six Flags with my cousin when this little boy ran up to me. I was so sweaty and gross. The only thing that came into mind was I smell really bad. I don't want to give him a hug, but I also don't want to be rude. Conversation was really awkward, and he goes, "Hey, are you Michelle?" And I said, I am. Hi, nice to meet you. He was just like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I'm pretty sure he had his phone out like this to take a picture with me, but I just said, "Okay, bye," but I had my arm like this because I didn't want to lift up my arm. That was embarrassing for me as of right now that I can think of from the top of my head. These questions are very repetitive, sorry. Where were you born? I was born and raised in Southern California. What is your favorite anime? But my absolute favorite anime is Sailor Moon or No Game No Life. What music do you like to listen to when you are chilling out? It really depends on my mood because I listen to different types of music when I'm in different sorts of moods. Would you ever visit Canada? I would absolutely love to visit Canada. Canada looks like a wonderful and beautiful place. A lot of my friends who have traveled there tell me to definitely put that on my bucket list. How long have you been part of the FBE family? I've been on the FBE channel since April of 2017. Hot or cold weather? I absolutely love the cold weather. It's easier for me to maintain my body heat because if I'm cold, I can just put on more sweaters and stay pretty warm. Cold weather all the way. What other languages do you speak? I only speak English and Vietnamese. I've grew up learning Vietnamese. How did you get into blogging? I started blogging seriously maybe 2 years ago. At first it was just me taking pictures with my best friend. It was when I had my hair pink. I just had a lot of fun just being able to take pictures and express myself the way I am able to freely on the internet. Not only is it a learning experience, but you get to share a little bit of your life to everybody else in the world. What's the secret to having nice skin? I don't have the best skin. I mean, I do have my minor breakouts here and there. It really does matter on what you eat, what you drink, your sleeping habits, and the products that you use on your face. Understand what type of skin that you are, if you're acne prone, if you're oily, sensitive, dry. Just take care of your skin how you would with a baby. Bacon or sushi for the rest of your life? I actually hate bacon. I don't like it. I'll eat it if it's like bacon bits in a sandwich, but I won't go out of my way to eat bacon. I just don't like the taste of it. I just don't like bacon. I'm hoping that this stays in focus. What hair dyeing brands do you personally think is the best? If you want a hair dye that you can actually get, whereas you don't need a cosmetology license, I do recommend Arctic Fox hair color and lime crime colors. When I dyed my hair blue, it didn't fade to like an ugly green. It actually faded to a pastel blue. If you do have a cosmetology license, I'm pretty sure you can get Pravana, but you can do the Pravana Vivids. You can also try Trillion Tones, which is what's used on my hair right now, thanks to Rebecca Taylor. I guess that's about it. How is Goku doing? He is doing great. He's doing amazing. I know that he did go through surgery about 4 months ago because he got a really gnarly infection and he had an entire tube in his stomach for a whole week. I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but he's doing great. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is always gonna be The Craft. It is the original Mean Girls, but there's a lot of magic and witchcraft involved, which got me into spiritual healing, crystal healing, and I guess it just made a really big impact on my life with the entire aspect of the movie, except karma's a so treat others how you want to be treated. What is your least favorite food? I hate seafood. I hate anything that comes in a shell because I'm allergic to shellfish. What drives you to be a positive influence for others? Growing up, I was bullied a lot and consistently put down, not only by family members but by my own friends. It was very hard for me to maintain a positive attitude when everybody around me was so negative. You have to push away people who are constantly going to bring you down, because that does influence you into being more negative. So when you surround yourself by positive people, you become a better and positive person. You have to think about being the change that you want to see in this world. I made my social media account specifically to help out others in the first place. It just makes me really happy knowing that it's doing what I wanted it to. Yes? What is the worst movie you've ever seen? Bad Milo. What's your ethnicity? I am Vietnamese. Would you ever cosplay? If so, who would you cosplay as? I did have a little bit of a cosplay phase. I cosplayed for about 2 or 3 years. I've already accomplished cosplaying the people who I really did want to cosplay, thanks to a lot of my friends who are cosplayers and they're so amazingly talented in it. Cosplayed Star Guardian Jinx, Academy Ari, Arcade Ari. I know, I'm basic, I'm sorry. I've cosplayed Mizore and Mononoke. Cosplay Yubaba. If you're going to change your next hair color, what color would you have in mind? What was your first impression of Fine Brothers Entertainment / React channel? What's your favorite SpongeBob episode or favorite line or scene from SpongeBob? Okay, I got one. This one is the Anchor Arms episode. They're advertising Anchor Arm. He's trying to describe all the different types of arms that are provided. And for the ladies, Harry. Then my second favorite quote is when Mr. Krabs turns the Krusty Krab into a hotel called Krusty Towers. We will never deny a guest, even with the most ridiculous request. Then Patrick fills his entire hotel room with cheese. Big mood. How was high school for you? For the most part, it was pretty smooth for me. I had a lot of drama that I don't want to reflect back on. I've only had maybe 3 or 4 true friends in high school that actually stuck around with me. It's hard to say because I didn't really keep many of my friends from high school. I didn't really join any clubs. I was in theater for 4 years. I never kept close with any of my theater friends. What is your favorite color that you've tried on so far? I'll link a photo like right here, but it was when my lovely and talented, beautiful friend Rebecca, and she did this beautiful, amazing purple to pink gradient. It was my absolute favorite. What is your biggest pet peeve? I have a lot of pet peeves. Going out of your way to try to make someone feel like shit, or just being rude to somebody. Chewing with your mouth open and making that smacking noise. When people walk and they stop in the middle of their tracks to reply to a text when there's people behind them, it bothers the crap out of me. It sounds weird, but I don't like it when people touch me. Please just don't. It makes me uncomfortable. It invades my personal space, especially since I'm a little bit of a germ freak. I don't know where your hand's been. I don't know what you've been doing. And you just touched my face, and I have very acne prone skin. Just please don't do it. Please, I beg of you. Thank you. I love hugs. I love hugging people. Favorite makeup or skincare products? I absolutely love Too Faced, Urban Decay, and Fenty. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have 5 siblings. I have an older half-sister, and then I have an older sister and brother from both sides of the family, and then I have 2 younger half-brothers on my dad's side. When did you start dyeing your hair, and how long have you been doing it now? I started dyeing my hair back in freshman year of college, and I dyed my hair pink. That is the last question I'm going to answer for now because my camera is dying. I apologize if I didn't get to your questions. If I did, I hope your answer was to your satisfaction. If you guys like this video, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, or you can follow me on my social media sites, which I will link down below. Also, if you guys have any recommendations on what I should film next, please feel free to leave a comment down below, your ideas. I'll be sure to check them out. You guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!